Hello everybody, good evening. Thank you for coming in. I'm here to do actually a guided music message. I'll get into that in just a minute. Let me just take a moment to say happy holidays to all my beautiful friends in the United States. I hope you're having a nice holiday. Okay, so I was planning to do a reading for the new moon in Sagittarius coming up on November the 30th, and I shall. But yesterday I woke up with Guns N' Roses in my head, singing the song Patience. Especially the lyrics where in the breakdown, the famous breakdown part, where he talks about I'm not going to sing it because if I start reciting the lyrics, I'll sing it. But he talks about walking the streets at night, just trying to get it right. I'm going to start singing. It's hard to see with so many around. You know, I don't like being stuck in a crowd. Anyway, all day, over and over in my mind, that song, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to do a reading. When that happens, I have to wait for the energy to really move forward. And then today, the same thing. So here we are to do a guided music message. That song, Guns N' Roses, this is an interesting fact, as a matter of fact. Okay, let me gather it. What I do when I get the guided music messages is I look up the chart of the artist. Well, Axl had a chart like one I've never seen before. He has 6 planets in Aquarius. I can't even remember them all. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Uranus. It's crazy. And famously, of course, right now we have Pluto at 0 degrees of Aquarius. So Pluto is stealing the show. And with Sag energy and the Sun, Mercury, and the Moon right now, Sag is all about what comes next. It's all about setting the vision on the future. And once you see what you want and you know what you want it as soon as you can have it. That is definitely Sag energy. In the major arcana, it's the Temperance card, which is all about patience and understanding that divine alchemy takes time if you want it to last. Ultimately, I think that's what the song Patience is about, which it's a very romantic song. I'll link it in the description box below for those of you who don't know it, but I'd be surprised if anyone didn't. It's also interesting to me that he has so many planets in Aquarius, known to be kind of emotionally remote. Well, I think that Axl is certainly proving that is not true of Aquarius energy. Anyway, you guys, that song, Guns N' Roses or Axl or any of that could mean something for you. It may not. Sometimes these messages can be fairly specific, sometimes not. You'll know if it applies to you. I will use astrology like I always do, but you don't have to have it in your chart for it to resonate with you. All right, let's jump in. I feel like I need some patience. I'm like, let's go. From the wisdom of the oracle. For whoever needs this message, what's going on with the need for patience? Well, Pluto was in Capricorn for 16 years. That's definitely a lot about patience. Exchanging gifts, nice. Look at the bobcat and the ballerina. I love it. It's a very playful energy. And what I was saying about that unlikely duo, but exchanging gifts can be the balancing out of opposites too, completing a picture. Okay. Out of the box jumps this ballerina, and it's like, but I want to play with this. It looks fun. It looks interesting. And then we have the Fates. Beautiful card. This is very Aquarius-like energy for me because see how she's all wrapped up in the stars? But I want to play with this, you know? But also the Fates are at work here. That can be wishes. Milk and honey, oh my goodness, these cards are beautiful. No wonder that song was coming through. Milk and honey is my over and above card. It's more than you can imagine. Okay, and exchanging gifts. Definitely there's something very spiritual at work with the Fates card to be showing up. Let's get a little bit of astrology. This could be in your chart and somebody around you or just overall influencing the situation. We have number 22. What number is this? It's so dark. Oh, I can't even see it. Number 12, interesting. That's the number of the Hanged Man, patience. And number 51, if those numbers mean anything to you. All right. From the star codes, for whoever, it keeps wanting to come off the bottom of the deck. Interesting. All right. For whoever needs this. What is the astrological energy influencing the situation? Okay. No surprise. Aquarius comes out. Now, Aquarius is a card about collaboration as well. It's about working for the greater good of the whole. It's a very magnanimous energy. But also, if we're talking about relationships, Aquarius is very much founded on friendship. And I've been saying that with the Pluto shift, relationships will be founded on new things, like compatibility and exchanging gifts. This could be about a partnership forming. Wow, it definitely could. We have the ascendant or the entrance. This is the arrival of the new. That's where your rising sign lives. It's the first house of the zodiac. It's the new self. It's the new beginning. And that's what we have with Pluto unrolling. The fates unrolling here. And then we have the conjunction or the alliance coming together. Birds of a feather, I always say with this card. These are Canadian geese depicted on the card. They mate for life. Milk and honey. And then we have retrograde or review. Right now we have Mercury in Sag and it's in retrograde. It'll stay there until the 15th of the month of December. Of December? Yeah. Is that right? And then a new moon. Yeah, the new moon's in Gemini. I'm sorry, I got confused. Anyway, yeah. It'll go direct when the new moon in Gemini happens, which is interesting because Gemini is about communication. So it could be held back communication at the moment. Let's see. But retrograde can also have to do with looking at the past. And, is this somebody from the past? Let's keep going. I'm not going to draw any love oracles quite yet. Let's get into it with the good tarot. Let me see. What do you have on your mind? Interesting. Sorry, you guys. Now my Christmas setup is a little more awkward to get. Oh, we have the Chariot. Cancer's major arcana. The Chariot is about movement forward. It is about moving towards what comes next, victory. The problem with it, though, can be about getting into alignment with yourself, with your head and your heart. It's very strong. Now, there could be travel involved. You could be thinking about somebody at a distance. I mean, the birds are flying. What's in your heart? Cancer energy is incredibly emotional, and that's why it can be hard to get those horses into alignment. There's always the waves crashing around. What's in your heart? The Ten of Wands. Look at all that fire energy. This is the end of a very long and difficult cycle, almost. It's the tipping point. The heart is burdened here. It's been through a lot, that's for sure. A lot of lessons learned, but we have that new beginning energy. Maybe that's why the review, the retrograde. Ten of Wands is also hard work. All right. We have the ascendant. So yeah, it is about the end of one cycle and the beginning of another one for sure. What action do you want to take? The Page of Pentacles. Pages are communicators. This is the beginning of something new, a new idea, a plan, an offer, but it is communication. And it's coming in with a conjunction. So this could be somebody that you want to present an idea to. It's pentacle energy, exchanging gifts, yeah. Okay, interesting. All right, let me see the energy surrounding you. This could be somebody else. It could be a situation. It could be a furthering of your actions. Wow, we have the Emperor. Oh, Mars energy. Right now Mars is in Leo, so see all the fire? Sun, Moon, Mercury in Sag, and Mars in Leo. But anyway, interesting that there is a lion depicted in this Emperor card, but that is because it's about self-mastery here. The Emperor is Capricorn, Taurus, and Aries energy. And that's who also drives the Chariot. I happen to see the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's the beginning of something new again. Milk and honey energy. Something very beautiful. Okay, we're going to clarify this Emperor. But the Emperor builds empires, and there's the start of something new here. All right, what's the challenge then? in the challenge. The Ten of Cups is certainly milk and honey. Look at that Buddha, more than you can imagine. I always say it depends on what fills those cups for you. Joy, creativity, happiness, sex, fun, family, Emperor. Okay, there could be a family component here. Let's keep going. What's the potential outcome? Judgment. Well, that's interesting. Sagittarius energy. Judgment with review, too. It can be about the past coming back around. I wouldn't be surprised. Especially, this communication could be from the past, but not necessarily. Judgment can be a card about deciding to move out of any shadows of the past. Rising above its Sag energy is Jupiter. And the Chariot, oh, okay. We have the Queen of Wands here. Sagittarius energy, also Leo and Aries. This could be who you want to move towards. What's under the Queen of Wands? The Four of Cups, impatience. Oh, I see, yeah. It's like, but I already know what I want. So whoever this is you want to move towards knows what they want. Look at that Queen's face, all lit up by passion. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers with the awesome pulp. Why are you thinking about the Chariot here? Exchanging gifts. See, that's what this Page of Earth wants to do. Oh, wow. The Fool, Aries Major Arcana, strong Mars energy coming through. But the Fool is that new path unfolding. This is the beginning of something very exciting. The Fool doesn't just take a leap of faith based on nothing. There's passion, there's belief, there's inspiration. It's Aries. And it is that arrival of the new. But again, there needs to be patience. The song keeps coming out again and again. But this is just wanting to go for it. But there's some kind of decision, so we'll have to see what that's about. Why the Fool? I knew it. The Ace of Wands, there's the firepower that Fool needs. The Ace of Wands can be an idea, an epiphany. I always call it the Roman candle in the heart. It gets your heart alive. And that's why the Fool takes the leap. It can send the Chariot spinning in all kinds of directions. We're dealing with cardinal fire and cardinal water in the major arcana. That's a lot of steamy action. It's a lot of passion, a lot of movement. But like I said, it can send that Chariot in various directions because the waves start crashing. Ace of Wands can be a very good idea, though, that you're all fired up about as well. Let me see. Oh, well, I'm not going to take this many, but you're definitely fired up with the Eight of Wands. See, how can that require, I mean, how can you hold that into patience? 10 of Wands in the heart. Why is the 10 of Wands in the heart? The 10 of Swords. Whoa. The heart's been through a lot here. This is so much learning, so much work. But look at the double endings and then the new beginning. I always say this Fool cannot take a leap of faith when weighed down. And 10 swords, 10 wands, that's 1,000 pounds of path, of knowledge, of learning along this. I mean, Emperor energy is not arrived at easily. These 10s have to be achieved. Look at the 10 of Cups is in the challenge. Yeah, no kidding. And we saw the Ace, which is the beginning of that. So it's like, you're like, oh my gosh, I just heard the words, I've never been that happy. I've never had that feeling. That could be part of the review. Okay. 10 of Swords, I'm going to do it. But I love the arrival of the new. The 5 of Wands, wow. The 5 of Wands can be a card about internal resistance. It can be about putting yourself through the paces, the same old song and dance. But also, particularly in this card, all those wands, there's a couple depicted, and she's holding on to his leg, and he's like fighting off everything that tries to get in the way. There's a very strong energy of defense there. Yeah. It can be too, like what I said though, I've never been that happy. 10 of Cups. Can I see the Page of Earth? That's coming in with the conjunction. We get the Page of Cups, more messages. These are both very exploratory. Page of Cups is getting your toe wet in the water of this possibility. 10 of Cups. It's quite a difference. If you were holding back with the 5 of Wands, I can see why. The Chariot. Remember when I said that there's a lot of water driving that Chariot out of control? Well, this is a flood. And that's the challenge. So maybe you were trying to resist. Can I see the Page of Cups? You could, oh, interesting. It's the 2 of Cups. Now remember in the intro I mentioned that Sagittarius is the Temperance card. Archangel Michael in that card is mixing up those 2 cups of love. Those 2 cups, divine union. Very sweet, but initial. It's just the coming together. It's the beginning of this 10. But this is who creates it. And it's a partnership. Page of Cups. We have the High Priestess. Whoa. Pisces, Major Arcana. This is very intuitive energy. This can be about you following where you're being pulled with these 2 pages. But again, you could have been in silence too. And that, like, you're holding a lot inside. You know something, but you're not divulging the full amount of it. Let me see the High Priestess. Oh, I just realized milk and honey in this oracle deck that I couldn't barely see is number 51. And we have this alliance card, number 51. 10 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles and the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Hermit and High Priestess. Again, super spiritual. 5 of Pentacles can be a fear of lack. We got milk and honey. So maybe working together to create something better. Because turning the 5 of Pentacles into the milk and honey card. Let me see this Emperor. The 7 of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. It's a card about necessary strategy. It can be about keeping things to yourself. This can be about also misleading your own mind. We have the retrograde in the review. Oh, I think it's part of this 10 of Swords. Can I see the 7 of Swords? The 3 of Pentacles. Earth energy. And then we have Strength. Let me have one more with this 3 of Pentacles. That's a card about collaboration, though. And that's what I was saying here. It can be about getting on the same page. A strategy, yeah, it is. Oh, we have the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. The 6 of Cups with the review, it could be somebody from your past that's reaching out to you. Potentially. And there could be them with this 5 of Pentacles energy. But it could be children. We have the Emperor here, and I kind of felt that with the 10 of Cups card as well. There could be children involved in this situation. And that could be why the need for patience as well. Let me see the 6 of Cups, please. But this can be about making plans. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. There's Aquarius energy, and that's who's in charge of that 7 of Swords. Very strategic, but very logically minded. The King of Swords makes decisions based on what's rational, what's real, what can be seen. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. One more on that. That could be who's around you. Let me see. 3 of Pentacles. And the review. All right. The 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is a card about making plans, putting in effort, building towards stability. Remember, I felt that in the 10 of Pentacles, like if we work together, we could build something stable. The Queen of Pentacles is the other side of that. With the Seven of Swords. Let me just have one more on that. The Knight of Pentacles, patience. We have the Page here who becomes the Knight. Now, Knights are action takers. So with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, there could be something in your past with review that you need to wrap up. I don't know what that is for you, so I don't really know how to phrase it, but whatever it is, it's requiring a lot of patience, a lot of time, and some kind of need to be strategic. So why is the Ten of Cups a challenge? The Nine of Pentacles, milk and honey. All right. One more step, and here's the 10th Pentacle. Let me see the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, before you can be free. That's what I'm saying there. The Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is a card about defensiveness. It can be about wanting to stay ahead of the game so that you're not outsmarted in some way, or somebody doesn't try to take what's yours. But also it can be a card about surrender. Let me see the Five of Swords. Ten of Swords from the heart. The Ace of Cups, my gosh. So much water. Now the Ace of Cups, like I said, is the beginning of this Ten of Cups. And I said surrender. Let me see Judgment. Two Aces, Six of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy coming through. And the Eight of Swords. One more. There could be something about resources, because milk and honey can definitely be about money. We have Capricorn's major here with the Devil. I love this Devil card. In fact, I love this deck. The Devil, obviously, Pluto just left there. Capricorn energy. Let me see under the Devil. The Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles. There's the Ace. Three Aces coming out. Brand new beginnings. The Devil can be about fear. It can be about repeating patterns, lessons that don't seem to end. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. With Pluto shifting, it was 16 years in Capricorn. It was a lot about the practical things, a lot about learning about what's good for us and diligence and structures we build. Six of Pentacles. But see, the Eight of Swords is some kind of mental trap. And this is Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. Let me see. The Page of Wands. I knew the Lovers was going to come out. Gemini's major arcana. The Lovers, the Fool, and the Ace of Wands almost always come hand in hand for me in readings. Because when you encounter Lovers type connections, this is exactly what happens. It sends that chariot all over the road. The emotions go flying. The fire gets burning. So the Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer. I'm just not really sure why. The Devil. The Eight of Cups. Leo energy. No, it's the Strength card. I always say that because the Strength is number 8 in the major arcana. This is number 8 in the minor. It takes a lot of courage to walk away from things that are not emotionally fulfilling. I saw the Seven of Swords too, though. So maybe what you have to do here is operate under the scenes so that, like, there's something you don't want somebody to see. But you do have a very solid plan here. And then you're on your way to get this Ten of Cups. That's what the 8 is. It's the emotional pilgrimage. It's going towards what you want. But the patience, right? Because there's a lot going on here. Let me see the Eight of Cups. Eight of Wands. Oh, no way. The Emperor came back out. And then the Eight of Wands. the Eight of Wands is movement. It's where that floodgate opens and all the passion and energy comes flying right here, comes flying out. There could be travel. There could be a lot of communication. Last one. And then we'll move to some oracles. The Knight of Wands. Well, this is you taking action now. I love the Knight of Wands because we have the Fool here. The Knight engages that possibility and explores it. Puts it into reality. It's optimistic. It's playful. And it is a new beginning. It's like a whole new experience. The Hierophant. Oh. Taurus energy, commitment. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands only doubles down on what I was saying. You've got the 10 in your heart. You've got the Ace here. These two equal the 10 of Wands. It's been hard. And it's hard to want to embrace this energy. I mean, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands is a very different type of energy. Like the Emperor's not usually playful, not usually just going for it like that. But see her, look what she's had to go through. One more wand to completion. And there it is. One more. Let me see the Nine of Wands. Sorry about the traffic, my friends. I live in a very busy area. Oh, well. If it isn't my favorite king, the King of Wands, look at this guy. He's holding on to that wand we see right there, in full command of what he wants to do and going where he wants to go. Holy the Knight became the king very quickly here. But look how fiery the energy in this card is. Unbelievable. This is probably why the horns are going crazy, although it is rush hour. And then the Ace of Swords, perfect clarity and communication. Also a new beginning based on truth. What do we have? Ace of Cups is in the challenge along with the 10 of Cups. Pentacles, Swords, and all the aces. A brand new beginning. But all you need is a little patience. Looks like a lot of patience. Beautiful though. We saw the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, did we? I see the Four of Wands. Victory. Wow. Oh, those horns. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, well, let's go to the blue deck. What do we have? It's too many. And all the energy of the horns. It's the firepower coming through at the end. So let's try that again. Whew, okay, deep breath. But look at all the new beginning here. Milk and honey and the fates. It's beautiful. Anxiety. The King of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. You're definitely in your mind a lot about this. Community. Moving maybe? But remember I said there seems like a need to keep it under wraps for now. Suddenly I can't even speak. The Healer of the Ages. Well, that's interesting. We saw the Six of Cups here. And for me, the Healer of the Ages and retrograde. And remember, I kept getting that message. I don't think I've ever experienced the Ten of Cups. I keep hearing that now. So the Healer of the Ages can be, like I always say with this card, it's not really erasing the past, but it is kind of healing it. Ten of Cups. And then we have door to personal healing and happiness. Totally. Ten of Cups here. And a brand new beginning. And I was getting that message with Judgment about rising from the ashes of the past. So there is a lot about the past. But I'm not surprised. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords in the heart. Door to romance. And then the thinking man. Well, there's the King of Swords. There's Aquarius energy. Okay. Let's do We'll do a romance angel. Take it with a grain of salt as always, if this reading applies to you. What do we have from the romance angels? Oh wow, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Well, if you were wondering. And I don't think you are, because we have the aces. So we saw the lovers, the fool. And remember what I said, it changes everything. Should we do one more? Milk and honey, the fates, and exchanging gifts. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Remember we saw the Hierophant? And we also see this Ace of Pentacles. It definitely could be about a commitment or a marriage coming together. But I do again feel though, there's a hold up, a temporary one. This review energy, the retrograde, I am so sorry. Well, Mercury is in retrograde, 15th of December. Could be timing. This could be at Christmas. I'm so sorry if I'm reading somebody's surprise. It could be. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. The fates. All we need is just a little patience. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Let's do an Amore Psyche in that case, because I'm not getting out of this energy. Let's see some of the more physical or sexual components. The game of love. Remember we saw the Five of Swords? There could have been a sense of defensiveness, but also Seven of Swords, strategy. And then the lady who waits, patience. Beautiful. Oh, I see. Love secret. Seven of Swords, King of Swords, and necessary silence. Huh? All right. Let's get a couple of talisman. Consider these like power words you can take away from the reading if they move you, if they apply to you. What do we have? Learn the truth. Ace of Swords at the end. Huh? And then grounding. Remember I said all the pentacle energy building up here? But also, if you've been through the Ten of Swords, Ten of Fire, well, patience is necessary. And then we have courage. Which is funny because that lion aspect in the strength card really stuck out to me. Okay, I gotta stop talking soon. We have overcome fear. And taking action here at the end, right? We see that Knight of Wands. All right, let's close this reading off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, and as with the whole reading, please take it only as it resonates for you. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those that you love. That Eight of Cups departure energy. You could be weighing out what's important to you. I'm not sure. Okay. Reflection. And we have the retrograde. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. All we need is just a little patience. Wait, I'm hearing him now. I said, sugar, take your time. The lights are shining bright. You and I have what it takes to make it. Okay. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges equals. And then one more, and we'll leave it there. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Eight of Cups. Let me just draw one more card because I just got a weird message. Let me just see. Actually, I'm going to go to the Wild End now, which is kind of a mess right now, but that's okay. I just want to see this Eight of Cups one more time. The Moon. All right. And the Seven of Swords. So you're not telling somebody, or like you're doing a lot under wraps here. This is like moving under the cover of night. It's like keeping your plans well hidden, well to yourself. What else came out? The Tower. Oh my goodness. Why did I jump into this rat? Well, because I'm me. But the Tower is Uranus energy. There's Aquarius. And now Aquarius energy isn't, people think it's fast Uranus. Not necessarily fast, it's sudden. There can be a lot of buildup and then sudden change. And that's what the Tower is. And this is about not seeing it coming. Let's have one more with the Tower. Six of Swords, moving forward. And then the Three of Cups, King of Swords. Aquarius energy. And the Three of Cups is about union. And this is moving towards unity. Three of Cups. The Hanged Man. I just feel that I want one more. And the Six of Cups. Okay. The Hanged Man is about the need for patience. It represents patience in the tarot. And it has to do with changing your perspective as well. Now, there again, I get that message where there could be children involved for some of you. And that's also part of why the need for silence. And there's the Courage, the Strength card, Leo's major. We have Leo and Aquarius in opposition in the outcome here. Interesting. Okay. That's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Remember what I said, just take what does, if it does, as it does. I love you guys very much. Happy new moon and Sag. Happy holidays. I'll see you soon. Namaste.